to satisfy growing demands for refined petroleum products in both local and regional markets, as against simply exporting unprocessed crude to diminishing markets overseas. The external shocks in recent years from COVID-19 and the conflict in Europe are tangible reminders that energy is not just a business, but a vital component of national security. Reliable access to fairly priced energy is the key to domestic economic growth, job creation, sustained democracy, and a stable international order. As the world transits to cleaner sources of energy on account of climate change concerns, many developing countries across Africa and Asia are left to contend with energy poverty while managing the impact of climate change. Nigeria, Africa as a whole, produces a small amount of carbon emissions, but we profoundly suffer the consequences of the gathering climate emergency, flooding and drought, sometimes simultaneously, tensions over land use, and the list is very long. And that's why the Dangote refinery, with the new deal that we have been building, supported by the Enabling Petroleum Act, will surely provide domestic security of supply in our country. There's no doubt about it. However, the lingering challenge of petroleum motor spirit subsidies is clearly getting out of the capacity of the state to bear, and the differentials that domestic refining will provide is insignificant and cannot compensate for the subsidies. And may I use this opportunity to say that it's very, very difficult to continue to bear subsidy bills in the excess of 400 billion naira every month. We are harnessing our resources to meet our own needs. The NNPC Limited equity holding in the gigantic asset is strategic as the supplier of last resort to the Nigerian market. We will continue to work with investors to develop hydrocarbon assets using the most modern and innovative technologies to realize the potentials of our resources and power the transition towards clean energy in the decades ahead. The scale of the ambition of the Dangote refinery is plain to see. The vision behind it and the optimism it generates for a better future is even more exciting. We should all be proud to be part of this historic occasion, especially you, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The Group Chief Executive Officer, NNPC Limited. Our next speaker has